Hello, this is Shu Mei.
Hello, this is Sean.
Welcome to the Flute and Music Academy channel. Today we are here because of the newest Nuvo instrumental flute, and they have just come out with a new series of JFlute and Student Flute, and we'd like to have a first impressions today.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so let's start with the student flute model first. I'm holding the latest, newest one. We also have an old one with us, the old version. Let's see what is the difference.
Well, the first difference is the color. The color looks fantastic.
Yeah, look at this blue. It's so stunning.
Yeah, and the other thing that you immediately notice are the keys.
Yes.
The keys here are a bit like a plastic metallic kind of feel, and whereas here is like a bit of a rubber, which gives a better grip, and it feels really nice to touch.
Yeah, it's nice to touch, even for a non-flutist like me.
Yeah, and the other one thing I noticed is also the embouchure cut is also really different. This is a bit narrow, and here you have a bit of a wider cut, and it gives a better projection for young beginners, and it makes it easier for tone production too.
Oh, okay.
And actually the material feels more premium than the old one.
I see.
Yeah.
Is the sound different? Sean, can you try it for us?
Sure.
Then? So let's hear the old one first.
Okay, let's try the new one.
Okay. So now we have the new one.
Oh, the keys really feel very different. Wow, it's really much better in terms of response.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and the sound is good, and and I can really push more for this.
That sounds like a positive change for the new one. I'm not sure if we'll manage to capture the sound, but the new one sounds fuller in sound as well to me compared to the old one.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love it too. Fantastic.
So for this model, the latest one, we have the blue. There's also a silver model. Oops. And all black. So they're all wonderful colors.
So Shumei, which one do you like?
I like this one.
Okay.
It really rings something, the blue, the electric blue.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. All right.
Okay, so we are moving on to the JFlute now, and this is really very different. And maybe let's have a look first. This is the old one I'm holding. Sean is holding on to the latest JFlute.
And I really like the black one. The black one is so cool.
I think just at one glance, it's already visually very different. As the name suggests, this is a J, but this one is one straight tubing.
Yeah, and the first thing you notice also is the keys. It's the same rubber material, which gives easier hold. And you have these extensions over here that allows the beginner who has smaller hands to be able to reach for the keys on the left hand.
Yeah, if not, it will be a straight. Yeah, it will be very straight, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's very awkward. Okay, so and the second thing you notice is also that the head joint is also different. And wow, just by holding this, you can feel actually the weight difference. And actually this is lighter and more balanced, and this is a bit lopsided in construction. Now, let me talk about the donut of the new JFlute. As seen, the previous JFlute, you had the embouchure hole is actually here, and young children will have problems aligning the embouchure hole to the keys. And when they switch over to a bigger flute, it actually might hinder their progress, and they actually might feel that they have to relearn something just so that they can play the flute. Now, with the donut, you have the embouchure hole directly aligned with the keys. And this enables students to actually learn how to align their flutes, know where to place it, and it allows for easier transitioning when they move on to their first silver flute.
Sounds good.
And it's really, really amazing. The construction is good, and you can feel that the quality and the keywork is much better.
So that's really a big improvement from the JFlute, and we are so pleased with this donut thing.
Yeah.
Now the test, what does it sound like?
Okay, let's hear the old one first.
Okay, let's hear the old JFlute.
Well, now let's hear the new one. Wow. Hey, this is amazing.
This definitely sounds better.
Yeah, and what I really noticed is that with this, the old JFlute, the sound gets somewhat stuck here, and it's a bit hard to balance for when I hold the flute. But for the new JFlute, with this donut, you feel that the sound actually travels all the way to the end of the flute, like a real normal flute, and the hole is almost quite similar to a proper flute. I really love it.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Yeah. By the way, this is not a sponsored post. we are doing a first impression because we do the flute education.
Yeah.
So as educators, we are pretty impressed with the new tools that are available to us.
Yeah, and actually these are all amazing starter instruments for the young student. And actually, the one thing that's good about these flutes is that, well, you can just pick it up, and if you want to clean it, just wash it, and then let it dry and put it back on. And it's really...
So, yeah, maybe I just show the old one has two parts, so it has one more step for the student to clean. So that's why this one is minus one step.
Yeah, and actually when you put it back, you have to recheck for the alignment.
Okay, so that what might be what. Student
yeah, maybe my student might too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are great products. Anyway, have you tried the new Nuvo Flute and JFlute? If you have, we would like you to share your experience with us as well. Okay, that's all for now.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
See you.